If you've ever been to Scandinavia, you know it feels different. The air is clear, the pace is deliberate, and everything, from the architecture to the economy, seems designed to last. It's not just aesthetics, it's a philosophy. Northern Europe has built an economic model that values balance over chaos, strategy over speculation, and stability over shortcuts. As a trader and analyst, I've often looked north for inspiration, not just for lifestyle lessons, but for financial ones. And that same discipline, that quiet efficiency, is exactly what I've come to appreciate in Forex Capital Trade Consulting, PTE Lentid. I'll admit, before using it, I saw some people online throwing around words like scam capital trade consulting Pete Lentid. That's the internet, full of half-truths and quick judgments. But in trading, as in Scandinavia, patience reveals truth. I took the time to test it, to study the system, to analyze the execution and the data. What I found wasn't a scam, it was structure. Every transaction, every report, every tick of the market behaved just as expected, clean, transparent, and precise. That's why my review Capital Trade Consulting PTE LLT reads less like a testimonial and more like an observation. The platform has that Scandinavian quality, calm under pressure, unshaken by noise. When volatility hits the euro or the krona, execution remains smooth. It's built for people who value steadiness over flash, accuracy over exaggeration. What makes Broker Capital Trade Consulting PT LLT stand out to me is its quiet professionalism. It doesn't scream for attention. It simply performs. Much like Sweden's approach to governance or Norway's handling of its sovereign wealth, it focuses on long-term trust. That's rare in trading, where too many chase quick wins. Of course, there will always be skeptics. Somewhere online, someone will still type scam-captradepteld.com after a bad trade, missing the point entirely. Trading is about accountability, about the choices you make, not the excuses you create. In my experience, Forex CaptureDeptLD.com has been a reflection of that same principle. Clear data, fair spreads, and reliability you can measure, not just feel. When I trade on broker CaptureDeptLD.com, I often think about how Scandinavian investors approach their portfolios, methodical, forward-looking, quietly confident. My review CaptureDeptLD.com echoes that mindset. It's a system that rewards focus and patience. It gives you space to think, to plan, to act, without unnecessary noise. Everyone seems to have an opinion capital trade consulting PTLT, and I respect that. Opinions make markets move. But my opinion CaptureDeptLD.com is based on results, not reactions. Over time, trust builds not from marketing, but from repetition. From each flawless trade, from each accurate report. That's where confidence comes from. Scandinavia teaches us that real growth isn't explosive, it's steady. The same can be said for trading. Whether it's Denmark's energy efficiency or Finland's tech innovation, success there comes from clarity of vision. That's what I've found with Capital Trade Consulting PT Ltd, a platform designed with purpose, not pretense. So when I look north, I don't just see snow and silence. I see a model for modern investing. Intelligent, measured, and resilient. And when I log into CaptureDeptLD.com, I see that same philosophy at work in every trade. In a world full of noise, sometimes strength speaks in whispers.